Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Sons and Daughters of Liberty. This is going to be a real quick video. I do have a live stream scheduled for 6:30, so I don't want to impede on that one. But last night, me and a friend was doing a search. He was looking for a local gun store that, well, used to be local for both of us. But it's an Amish ran gun store. They sell ammo, accessories, and all that stuff, right? Some of you might know the name. It's actually kind of a popular platform. Great Lake Outdoors by an Outfitters. Awesome community-ran business. Mom and pop store. But he went to do a search and couldn't find it. Well, I thought that was odd because I know the last time I was in that area, the place was still open. So I went and tried to look it up, and when I clicked on the link, it did show up in the search. When I clicked on the link, it just kept timing me out. I couldn't go to it from a Google search. Now, I had known that they've changed the name of their website. Now, I do know that. But I still couldn't get to it because the URL still works. I double checked that before, so I kind of got stumbled, like, well, what gives? Well, I finally started scrolling down the searches and finding other places. I didn't feel like logging into Facebook at the time because I like their page on Facebook. So, like I said, I'm all about supporting mom and pop stores, and it's been one of my more favorite stores for being kind of local. I mean, it's not that local for me. It's almost a 4-hour drive from the other side of the state, but it goes back to some of my sayings about this channel. A lot of times it's about quality, and the stuff you get from stores like that is quality, especially now we're kind of dealing with the Amish. So you're really getting a high quality of stuff. So, and their prices are fair. But couldn't get to pull up. So I went to Ohio Archery webpage. I know that's another affiliation of Great Lake Outdoors. And sure enough, there was a link in the description. Same URL that was on the search. So I clicked it, and it took me right to it. Now, some of you guys are saying, well, that don't mean anything. Well, it does mean something. Every time I try to use the same URL from the search, it won't take me to the website. It will time me out. I have to literally go to a different website or a different platform and access the link from there to get to the website. Yeah, I know. Where's your proof, right? That don't happen. You got to see it to believe it. Well, guess what, guys? We're going to play a little fact or fiction. And you guys can determine for yourself, because I'm going to show you step by step. That way, you guys can start to see that this stuff does happen. People aren't making this up. And this goes back to articles I've done on my blog site, Sons and Daughters Wordpress, on their WordPress site. Also goes back to videos I've done, and goes back to videos other people have done when it comes to talking about these policy changes. We talk about the policy changes here. There's also policy changes that were made to Google's AdWords. For any of you that monetize your channel, or anything when it comes to advertising is done through AdWords, and everything's banned. I will even show you that once more, so that maybe you guys will get to understand this, that we're not BSing you, we're not lying to you, making this stuff up. It is happening. I guess it comes down to proofs in the pudding. So here you guys go. Let's share screens here and get this started. Like I said, this ain't going to be too long of a video. I'm not going to sit here and chat your ears off. So, sure I'm sharing. I know last time I had a little few issues with this. So let's just type in Great Lake Outdoor Supply Outlet. And it's the first link. It pops right up. Let's click on it. Maybe. There we go. So, as you can see, this is what I'm getting. Every time I click on the searched link from Google Search, I can even hit reload, and I'll do it for you. So just hit reload here, and nothing. Page still timed out. Obviously, my internet settings, not my internet connection, because I'm doing a live stream showing you this right now. We don't got no glitches. We haven't got disconnected. Okay. So we'll go to the Facebook page, Great Lake Outdoor Supply. See, there's the link. And as you guys can see here, I'll show you that these links actually match because I have copied and pasted them. Reshare screen, share the notepad so you guys can see my notepad. Right, those links match. They're the same, no different. Everything's, every letter for letter, dot for dot, slash for slash, semicolon, or not semicolon, but yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but you get the point. Everything's the same. It matches. That was the first one is the Google search link. That timed me out. The second one's from here. Okay, let's stop sharing that and reshare the page. You guys can watch me click this link. All right, click the link. Oh, what is that? Great Lakes Outdoor Supply. Imagine that. All right, that must be a fluke, right? Let's go back here. Great Lake Outdoor. Mind you, the links are the same. And guys, that is their official Facebook page. As you see, trying to connect. I'm going to get timed out. Okay, it's trying to reconnect, see if it does it. Alright, not going to do it. Okay. Let's try it. Okay, maybe the Facebook one. Maybe that was a fluke, right? Alright. Like I said, it's in Middlefield. It's the one I'm trying to reach. So let's go down here to Ohio's Archer Association, Great Lake Outdoor Supply. Hey, look, same link. Does it connect? Oh, yes, it does. I mean, really? That looks like I want to go back. Oh, no, it opened a new page. Okay. So the link doesn't work. This link right here, which is the actual website address, nothing's changed, does not work for Great Lakes Outdoor Supply, which I have contacted them and let them know that this is happening because, you know, I even talked to the guy about this, you know, and let him know because, hey, this is ridiculous. They're being censored because they are a gun shop because of, here guys, I'll show you the real reason. Talk about ad policies real quick, or policies in general. Ah, yes, right there. Ignorance is not an excuse when it comes to censorship on social media platforms. This is just a snippet from Google's Adwords policy. We want to keep people safe, both online and offline, so we don't allow the promotion of some products or services that cause damage, harm, or injury. Below are a few examples of the products and services that we consider to be dangerous, which you should avoid in your ads. Learn more what happens to violate policies. Guns. The following is not allowed. Functional devices that appear to discharge a projectile at high velocity, whether for sport, self-defense, or combat. Note, err on the side of caution and apply this policy to sporting and recreational guns that can cause serious harm if misused or that appear to be real guns. Example, handguns, rifles, shotguns, hunting guns, functional antique guns, airsoft guns, paintball guns, BB guns. Any part or component that is necessary to function of a gun. Example, ammunition, ammunition clips, silencers, or ammunition belts. Other weapons. The following is not allowed. Knives that are designed or promoted in modern day usage as a product that can be used to injure an opponent in sport, self-defense, or combat. Any knife design that provides a confrontational advantage, including disguised appearance or assisted opening mechanism. Example, switchblades, fighting knives, sword canes, bale songs, military knives, push daggers, throwing axes. Any other product that is designed to, in modern day usage, injure an opponent in sport, self-defense, or combat. Examples, throwing stars, brass knuckles, tasers, pepper spray. I mean, I get a little bit more in detail. I even give you a list of people who had gotten strikes, had their channels deleted, their own backup channels. Who's getting strikes for videos set private? Even listed a couple people who got a strike for, guess what, deleted videos. So you guys want to check it out? I'll put the blog link in the description. You can even find these people that I've listed in here, and actually they're fairly well known. I also included in this article a video for those that think Patreon's the answer. Well, you might want to watch this video. Patreon banned my account. But I'll leave the link to this. I find it very Actually, let me show you one more thing. I'll also give you this link when I can find it. List of ad policies. Just so you guys know, I'm not BSing you guys about this. Yes, this is the actual official website. See, I just typed in firearms, found what I was looking for, and here's a whole list. And this is just not dealing with firearms stuff, dealing with recreational drugs, tobacco. These are the things that are now not considered advertiser friendly. If you promote this, use these, you will find that, hey, you might not have access, be able to do a search for it because of this, or you might catch a strike because it is in a video that you're talking about said item. But as you guys can see, I went to search Great Lake Outdoors Outfitters. We know the website exists. I've shown you, proved it with many different links, which are all the same links. That is for the same link that I searched for, that it will time me out every time I try to go to that page from the Google search. I have to go to a different platform and use the link on that platform. You guys need to wake up. You need to get out of that mentality that somebody has to sit here and literally prove it to you. Because you think, oh, that's not going to happen to us. Well, because it's a whole completely different community. You better pay attention to how big this anti-gun movement really is. It's not a joke. You have banks out there trying to cut funding to gun shops, gunsmiths. We're not going to basically tell them we're not going to do business with you. You just seen how they're not going to let you access a website through a Google search because it's gun related. And it's perfectly legal because why? All advertisement runs off Google Adwords. That is their advertising platform. Mind you, it might just be the mom and pop stores right now, because that's what that is. It's an Amish store. It's a little bit bigger than a mom and pop store, to be honest with you, but you'd have to know that and actually do business with them to understand what all gets produced there. The fact is, none of us should have to come on here and do a video, fact or fiction, and walk you through the steps. You know, you guys get stuck in your community, say, oh, that's not going to happen to us. Well, that other video, the Gun Gripes video by Iraqi 8888, Iraqi Vet 8888, he tells you flat out that, and that was before these policies came out, changes came out, that people were getting strikes in the gun community, that channels were deleted. But here's the whole problem with this scenario. You guys get that mentality, oh, that's not going to happen to us. But yet it's happened to all these other communities out there that's different from the gun channels. Every day, And there's really no policies to define us. But they say, oh, you violated this policy or you violated this community strike. It happens all every day. We've seen so much. We've seen channels, over hundreds of channels just gone. Completely gone. And you guys don't think it's not going to happen to you? You think by going to another platform is the answer? Well, let's talk about Patreon. PayPal. They've suspended people and banned people in the past for having a political view and opinion. You guys are using that platform. Some of you are charging and making money for your subscribers, which is nothing wrong with that. Just remember, they also have their advertisers. They also use Google search engine to promote their websites. This issue starts building more and more as it keeps doing. On the anti-gun side, they're going to eventually curtail that. We need to stop running. That's the problem. We're running. Well, we're just going to go to this next platform. Or we're going to wait for this new one to come up. Yeah, the new one might promise those things, but in the end, they all fall in line. Every last one of them does. There will be no place. And what happens is when you guys start running like that, just bouncing around, not taking a stand, we eventually get to a point where we're past the point of no return. By the time you guys wake up and are ready to take a stand, it's already too late. That's what you need to start thinking about. You know, everybody out there should be talking about this, voicing their opinions, bringing people onto their channels to talk about this. Because the more you stay silent, the more that you think, oh, if I lose this, I'll just go over here, I'll be safe. You're not going to be safe nowhere. And that's just the fact. And if you think that, well, like I said, do some research. Type in how many people were banned last year from Patreon. How many people have been banned from PayPal? Yeah, you'll start to realize how things really work. If you got an opinion on something that goes against the status quo, yeah, you could probably end up getting banned from those platforms as well, because it has happened. You know, I'm not going to be doing no more of this show you videos. I think it's a waste of time. I shouldn't have to sit here and show you so you believe. Because you're not going to, truthfully, you're not even going to believe after I show you. You're not going to believe until you lose that channel, or somebody you love to watch loses that channel. And that's the mentality that's is going to get us absolutely nowhere. Oh, it's going to get us somewhere. It's going to get us losing everything. But in the end, like I said, these are my opinions and my views. Many of you may say, oh, that's just, oh, there's just a glitch. There's no glitch there, guys. I just showed you there's no glitch there. But hey, it's up to you to make your own decisions. It's up to you to make your own opinions. But I said I was going to keep this one short, and I am, because like I said, here in 19 minutes, I'll be going live for the broadcast that I had originally planned to do earlier this week that I postponed. And then I rechanged the time because I don't want to bump heads with a couple people that are streaming live a little bit later tonight. So take it for what you wish and do with it what you wish, because I mean, it's just like, you know, for real, it's like talking to a brick wall. In fact, I'm getting a better conversation out of the brick wall right now. That's the way it feels. that so many people are just not talking about. The ones are kind of, they're not using their voice to really speak out. And that, to me, is the worst of it all. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you in about 15 minutes for the actual show. But I did want to show you guys this so you guys can actually see what is happening, that it's not hearsay, it's not, oh, because this person said it, oh no, it's not true, which is also some people's mentality. It's quite true. But you guys enjoy your Easter weekend, for those that celebrate the Easter holidays. You have a good day.